Camilla, Spinel, and Venti enter the workroom in a jazz kickline, chanting top 4. Celestia follows behind them, politely walking to the table.
It's a new day in the workroom, and I'm ready to go. I've done some thinking. I think I finally understand what the judges meant by wanting to see me confident, and I really thank Camilla for that, because both in Untucked and off camera she helped me to understand and give me a pep talk.
Venti jumps up onto the table and poses laying down, winking at Camilla. The other queens look confused, and after the wink, Camilla verbally says hell no and lightly pushes Venti off the table and onto the floor. The queens laugh and Spinel asks what the hell he was doing. Venti responds that after Zip went home, he wanted to try getting onto the table like he does. Camilla and Spinel continue laughing and bantering with Venti, but Celestia abruptly stops laughing.
God, what a sharp and stern reminder that I should not be letting myself buddy up to these girls. There's no sense in laughing around, kiki, and all that shit. They'd each discard me in an instant, and I'd do the same to them. I need to get ahead of things, and sow chaos before the challenge is revealed.
Celestia cuts into the conversation, and asks Venti how it feels to have the worst track record of the remaining queens, despite being such a frontrunner earlier in the season. She then notes that he hasn't gotten a win since episode 4, which doesn't look good for him. Venti's expression drops for a moment, but Spinel laughs, and says does this bitch keep a spreadsheet? Camilla laughs, and Venti seems to cheer up, responding to Celestia by saying that he'll just have to take another win to even things out.
She's a bitch, but she's a little bit right. I've been in the bottom 2 twice and given 2 show-stopping lip syncs for my life. But that's really not doing wonders for my once pristine track record. But I'm confident I can still take the crown home, I just have to work harder.
Celestia looks to Spinel, and says that a little birdie told her that she is buying Twitter engagement, because she got as many likes on her post as a main series queen. Spinel says she hasn't done that, and that it really isn't her fault that she got support from the fans. Celestia rolls her eyes, and asks why anybody would support her of all queens, after the way she's acted in this whole competition, adding that Elisa was right about Spinel faking her personality. Spinel falters a bit, and before she can respond, the RuMail alarm goes off.
Faking my personality? God damn it, why does everyone keep saying that? Do I really seem fake? I've worked so hard to try and prove that I've changed, but no matter what I do it seems like I'm stuck with how I was with people like Celestia. The fans online seem to support me, but I guess all of that is fake too. No, Spinel, don't let her get to you. You're in the top 4. You have 3 wins. You've made wonderful sisters here. You're a better person than you were, and you're going to win the fucking season. Confidence, Spinel, confidence.
Hello, my beautiful top 4, and congratulations on making it here. I am so proud of you all. But you can't let up yet, there is one last challenge before we reach our first ever finale, and this will decide who makes it.
This is it, darlings. The final maxi challenge, and each of us have this one last chance to prove ourselves before we find out who will win. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. I know I can do this, whatever it may be.
For the last maxi challenge of the season, we'll be holding a ball. Specifically, the host's ball. Your first category is pop star, wearing your version of a pop idol look, just like me and my sister. Your second category is award show couture, wearing the look that you would wear to accept the Emmy we're hoping to win for this season. And finally, each of you will design looks based on past and present main hosts of any cartoon drag race season you please, whether it be Jessica Rabbit from Down Under, Kim Possible from Toontown, or even me or Kagamine Rin. Now, before you begin, I have a very special message for you all. Take it away.
A special message? Girl, isn't that what these are already supposed to be? What is this?
Queens of Cartoon Drag Race Philippines Season 1. Good luck, and don't fuck it up.
Oh my god, was that fucking RuPaul? Do not tell me that Ru herself is judging this week. Oh my god, I can't afford to bomb this time. If I do for this what I did for the last design challenge, I'm fucked. I'm going to have to step it up like I've never done before. They'll truly see me shine this week, just you wait.
The queens split up to collect fabric and work on their designs. Spinel immediately begins sketching out her design, soon after being joined by Camilla at the same station. As Spinel is sketching, Camilla asks how she is feeling, and asks if she's confident like they discussed. Spinel nods, and says that she's going to go big for this challenge, to prove to the judges that she's really come into her own. She then asks Camilla what host she plans on modeling her look after.
After my win last week, I'm ready to put all of the energy I have left into the greatest look that I've ever presented on this runway. The host I chose for my design is none other than RuPaul herself. It's a big move, but I think I can pull it off. I'm going to construct a reveal look, starting in a Camilla-fied version of her iconic pink dress, and then revealing into a look inspired by the iconic Bob Mackie flame dress she wore to the 1995 VH1 Awards. This is going to be difficult, and I don't have much time to do it. But if there was any day to pull out a stunt like this, it's today.
Camilla reveals that she'll be doing RuPaul, and Spinell gasps, asking if she's sure about that. Camilla nods, saying that she can't play it safe anymore, and she has to get to work right away. Spinell agrees, and says that she'll be doing a half-and-half look of both Kagame twins at once, so that depending on which way she's facing she'll look like each of them. Camilla says that's very interesting, but questions if she has time to construct something like that, especially because she isn't a designer. Spinell says she isn't sure, but that she thinks she can, and she's going to do her best regardless. Camilla smiles at her, and says they should get back to work, wishing her luck.
This is a risky choice for me, and I'm not 100% sure that I'm capable of it. But I'm going to work my ass off, and if worst comes to worst, I will fight for my place here in a lip sync. I have it in me, and I won't let this opportunity slip away after all this work.
Venti starts sewing very quickly, not even sketching a design, shocking the other queens. Venti notices their reactions, and smirks to himself, before saying to the others that he knows what he's doing.
Oh, I just know the girls are terrified of me. It's been proven many times already, I am one of the best designers to grace this stage, and I know what I'll be doing. My look is inspired by Yzma, the former host of Yzma's Drag Race way up in Canada. I've gathered the most gaudy, extra, glamorous purple fabrics I could find. I'm gonna cinch within an inch of my life, and I'm gonna put so many goddamn stones on this garment that both me and the judges will go blind. It's over.
Venti notices that he doesn't have very much of his main fabric to work with, and looks around the room to find more, before clocking that Celestia has some yards of it at her station. Venti goes to her to ask to use some.
Desperate twink spotted. I don't particularly want to deal with his nonsense right now. I'm working on my design, and I don't have any poppers for him.
Venti walks over to Celestia's workstation and asks which host she'll be designing her look after, glancing down at the purple fabric. Celestia laughs, and says that she'll be basing her look on Jessica Rabbit, focusing on the iconic silhouette. Venti says that sounds great, and says that since she won't need it, he'd like to take the purple fabric she took from the wall. Celestia very quickly says no, resting her hand on top of the fabric as she sketches. Venti's expression drops, and he asks why not, because there's no way that she'll need a fabric like that for Jessica Rabbit. Celestia says Venti has no clue what fabric she needs, but he says that she's just keeping it so he can't use it. Celestia replies that obviously, why would she help her competitor? Venti tries to reach for the fabric, but she quickly grabs a rotary cutter and slashes it down, barely missing Venti's hand before cutting as many tears into the fabric as she can.
What the actual fuck, is she a goddamn psychopath? She would have ruined my beautiful skin. Crazy bitch.
Celestia then grabs the fabric, neatly folds it up, and gently places it into Venti's hands before returning to her sketch.
He wants the fabric? Fine, good luck using those scraps. I just wish I had nicked his hand, but it was for the best. I think after that, the producers would have finally done something. Who does he think he is, reaching for my things like that? Well, regardless, it doesn't matter how great of a designer you are if you don't have any materials.
Venti huffs, and returns to his station. But to Celestia's shock, he actually begins working with the tattered fabric, stretching it over different parts of the gown he has already built and filling the holes with bright purple rhinestones.
I learned this technique from Vanessa. We actually spoke a lot off camera, and bonded over our love of design. I suppose it's time for some distressed fashion tease. But this is an Yzma look, so although I'd usually show off my skin, I'll keep it prim and glamorous.
Camilla and Spinell have begun sewing their looks, and Spinell's hands are shaking from nervousness. Camilla glances at her, and asks what's wrong, startling Spinell and causing her to flinch and ruin her seam. Spinell gets angry, and knocks her machine over, holding her head in her hands. Camilla stops her machine, and tries to place a hand on her shoulder, but Spinell gently hits it away.
What the hell was I thinking? I'm way in over my head, I don't know these techniques well enough. I can't finish something like this in time, I'm gonna go home, and worse, I'm going to humiliate myself in front of RuPaul.
Camilla assures Spinel that whatever's wrong it's going to be okay, and slowly and gently pulls Spinel into a hug as Spinel starts crying. Spinel looks up to Camilla, and asks if she really thinks that she's capable, or if everything up to now has been a fluke including her personality. Camilla questions what she's talking about, before realizing that this is because of Celestia. She quickly says that of course Spinel is capable, and says that she can do this, but she won't be able to if she lets Celestia get into her head again. Spinel takes deep breaths, wipes her eyes, and begins to calm down, thanking Camilla. She then asks if Camilla will help her finish her look if she has time, because she doesn't understand how. Camilla responds that she's more than happy to help her sister, and that she'll finish her look later.
My poor sister, I can't watch her like this. I'm furious at Celestia. I'm tempted to throw the challenge so I can send her sorry ass packing, but I can't do that. I will, however, do everything in my power to help Spinel realize her vision. She needs to know that she's fabulous, and I think getting to walk the runway in a Camilla quality gown with her own unique campy concept in front of RuPaul and the twins will do that.
Hello my loves, and welcome to Cartoon Drag Race Philippines. I'm one of your beloved hosts, Kagamane Len. Please welcome your beautiful judging panel this week. The other half of our sickening judging duo, it's Kagamane Rin. And the glamazon herself, supermodel of the world, she is RuPaul. I can't believe you're here, thank you so much for joining us.
Wow, it truly is RuPaul, in the flesh. I think I might faint. But I've wanted for my entire career to walk the runway in front of her. And to do it dressed as her, this is just perfect. I know that it's my time now, darlings, and I can't wait.
In tonight's Maxi Challenge, we're throwing a ball. For our first runway, category is Pop Star, inspired by myself and my sister Kagamane Rin. Our second category is Award Show Couture. And finally, the queens will model a look they made themselves, based on one of the main hosts of Cartoon Drag Race. Without further ado, let's begin.
Camilla and Spinel slayed the challenge.
Darling, I made this stage my bitch. Period. And my RuPaul look is one for the history books. In the words of Derek Barry, if they said they wanted to put this look in the RuPaul Museum, I would not be surprised. I'm giving curves and swerves, and my reveal went perfectly. My dress looks better than the real thing, and I'm selling every inch of it.
I've never in my life felt this stunning, and watching the judges' eyes light up, with Kagamane Rin cheering me on, I almost cried on stage. Thank you Camilla for teaching me how to pull something like this off, I'm so fucking proud. I've really made it, I think. I made the finale.
Venti did great in the challenge.
Bitch, the spirit of Yzma possessed me on this runway. I'm in my tallest heels, my most pageant mug, I'm sissying that leg. Check, check, check. All boxes ticked. I could tell Ru loved it, which is so gratifying to me.
Celestia Ludenberg did bad in the challenge.
I'm in the classic tight red dress, showing off my natural figure, in a long red wig. This is some of my best work, frankly, although it's a tight competition this week as much as I hate to say it. I think I can nab a spot in the top, but Spinel will definitely get this week's win. Does it really count if another bitch helped you?
My queens, I have made some decisions. Nobody is safe tonight, you are all the tops and the bottoms of the week. Now, let's get into the critiques, for the final time this season. Venti, please step forward.
Venti, you look fabulous this evening. This look is very well constructed, and I liked the distressed element of it, though I fear that in some parts of the look I lost the Yzma inspiration. That being said, the perspective was very unique, and the craftsmanship is perfect. Your pop star look was fantastic, but although your award show look was well made, it was a little bit basic. Overall great showing.
I understand what they mean about not quite looking like Yzma, but I'd argue that it isn't a bad thing. This isn't Snatch Game, the look is inspired by Yzma. You used her classic silhouette, you used her signature colors and boa, but you put a unique twist on it. I want to give you credit where it's due for that. I do agree with Ru about the award show look, though. It was solid, but I wanted more, especially when it was being compared with other looks in the category.
I agree that the look itself is fantastic, but it doesn't read Yzma to the degree I wanted it to. I do want to focus on your pop star look. I think it was my favorite of the category. You'd fit right in on the stage with me and my brother, and you'd blow both of our looks out of the water. Amazing job, just some minor prompt issues that unfortunately do stick out when we're at the semifinals.
Spinel, please step forward.
Darling, I wasn't sure about you, but you've definitely proven yourself to me in this competition. I've been keeping up, and seeing you do so well this week sealed you in as a very strong queen. You had the most out-of-the-box look this week, and you managed to put your own spin on things without losing the spirit of the prompt. A 2-in-1 look like this is high fashion and camp mixed into one. Great job.
I saw that you got help constructing this, but I also know that it was mostly your own work, you just needed some teaching. And a smart competitor will use the resources available. This concept is still all your own, you did all the sewing yourself, and in my eyes it's your own work that brought this excellence to the stage. You had my favorite look in the pop star category tonight, it was so campy and funny, and I love the character you played with your runway presentation. Amazing job.
You've been such a surprise, Spinel. I've found myself falling in love with you week after week, and tonight was no exception. This is fantastic, something only you would think of, and when the chips were down you pulled it off. I'm very impressed, and I'm thrilled you redeemed your previous design look.
Celestia Ludenberg, please step forward.
Celestia, your look is meant to be Jessica Rabbit, no? If Jessica Rabbit looked like this, Down Under would have been cancelled much sooner. There's raw hems, poorly done stitching, and I saw a bit of glitter and rhinestones literally fall off of you while you walked. Your other two looks were great, especially your pop star look. I appreciated the reference to Hatsune Miku. But the ball is a design challenge above all else, and this is not good.
I won't mince my words. Celestia, where are the tits? Where are the hips? You don't have any padding on at all. I know a lot of queens prefer their natural figure, and I'm fine with that typically, but your look is inspired by Jessica fucking Rabbit. You need body, and you didn't add any. Also, I would have liked a different wig, and a different shoe. The wig is the wrong color, and I think the shoes clash with the rest of the look. I'm honestly curious how you did so little.
I was hoping that when you succeeded last week, we had gotten the fear of God into you. I loved your runway looks, but this Jessica Rabbit design look is a total disappointment. You're the only person on this stage who was not incredibly polished this week, and it's not making a good case for you to win this season.
Camilla, please step forward.
Bitch stole my look, but Camilla, this is absolutely show-stopping. I am truly gagged. You honored my image perfectly, but you still made it your own in just the way I hoped you would. And that reveal, I mean, wow. You are at a level of drag that queens on this show will aspire to for years. I am so proud of you.
This design look is, in my opinion, the best look of the season, or at minimum top 3. The skill it takes to construct two separate amazing outfits that are so different, to do it so quickly, and to make that runway presentation with the reveal look so effortless. Your pop star look was campy and adorable, it wasn't my favorite of the category, but I loved seeing you in something new. You were also the best by far in the award show couture category. That dress must have weighed as much as Venti on its own, and yet when you walked the runway it was like your feet didn't even touch the ground. The versatility you've shown in both the challenges and the runways up to now is absolutely amazing, Camilla. This is drag, this is what we came here to see.
Not one thing you showed today was below the peak of drag and fashion. If this season wins an Emmy, I'm stealing that award gown. And how have we never seen you in blonde hair before? You look fantastic. The mug today is so clean as well. Truly, this is how you do it. Everyone here and at home, take notes.
Camilla starts to tear up on stage, before wiping her eyes and thanking the judges politely.
I have to be a professional here, but to hear those words from RuPaul, one of my greatest idols. And the twins have praised me in the past, but it feels different this time. I'm leaving tonight a winner, no matter what happens.
Now, my queens, I want to hear from you. After tonight's elimination, we will reach the finale of Cartoon Drag Race Philippines Season 1. Spinel, why do you deserve to be the Philippines' next drag superstar?
Kagamane Len, I deserve to be the Philippines' next drag superstar because I am a shining example of growth in this competition, both as a person and as a drag artist. At the beginning of this competition, I was mean, I had my delusional moments like anyone else, and I wasn't a very strong queen on the whole. But at a certain point a switch flipped, and I realized that I was not being a good sister, and that it affected my drag as well. Since then I've become close friends and sisters with Camilla, who at one point couldn't stand me. I've gotten 3 wins in this competition. I've won 5 lip syncs, including 2 lip syncs for the win. I just slayed the fuck out of a ball, when my bottom placement before was in a design challenge. Nobody has spun straw into gold from this experience like I have, and although I will be grateful whether I win or lose, I really do believe that I've earned the title of winner, and I hope that you will consider me.
Oh come on, more theater about some half-assed growth storyline? What's next? Are you gonna do an animal shelter commercial with Sarah McLachlan? You don't win because you're a cunt who started pretending she wasn't a cunt. Pack it up, Stretch. But credit where it's due, I think Spinel will win this week. EUGH.
Venti, why do you deserve to be the Philippines' next drag superstar?
Out of everybody here, I'm the only queen to be a true jack of all trades. I've excelled in every type of challenge, and even in my weakest points in this competition, I've always stood out in one way or another. I secured 2 back-to-back wins, the only person here to have done so, and when I did hit the bottom, I gave show-stopping performances, sending home the frontrunner both times. I've been this season's narrator, charming the audience and the other queens, and bringing life into the workroom when other queens couldn't. I know that I am the Philippines' next drag superstar, and I know that I've proven that week after week.
Venti may have had some off weeks, but he truly is a strong competitor, and I know I've gained a friend in him. If he makes it to the finale, I'll be thrilled, and if he doesn't, I'm sure he knows he has shown up and showed out.
Camilla, why do you deserve to be the Philippines' next drag superstar?
Kagamane Len, over the past 12 weeks in this competition, I've been a strong and consistent competitor. I have 2 wins so far, hoping for a 3rd, haha. And I'm the only queen who has not had to lip sync for her life. But this is about more than numbers. This wouldn't just be a win for me, it'd be a win for my whole family, who helped prepare me for this experience. It'd be a win for my little sister, Elise, who could see that she is strong enough to take on the world herself. I want to win this crown because I think I deserve it. But I also want to win this crown to prove that you don't win this competition by being some mega bitch archetype. You don't win by lip syncing your way to the top and sending bitches home. You win by working your beautiful tits off, being your glamorous self, and being a true sister to those around you. Thank you, darlings.
Camilla, you bitch, you're gonna make me cry. Cut the cameras. Dead ass. I'm so glad to have gotten a sister like her in this competition. I really hope to be top 3 with her. She really did hold us all together, didn't she?
Celestia Ludenberg, why do you deserve to be the Philippines' next drag superstar?
I mean, look at the material. Truly nobody in the history of cartoon drag race has made their way through this competition the way I have, Lola be damned. This whole season queens have tried to tell me that my game will catch up with me, but it has yet to do so, and my karma has gone straight to the other bitches that tried to cross me. Vanessa, Nikolai, Ione, and Elisa were all strong in their own right, but they made the mistake of fucking with Celestia Ludenberg, and that's why they aren't on this stage tonight. And soon enough, one of these queens will be out on their ass right by them. I know that the audience sees me as the villain, and I accept that title with grace. Because everybody loves a villain, and everybody loves good drag, and I've brought both to this competition. Not one other bitch on this stage set their fucking gown on fire to earn this crown. It's mine, plain and simple.
Your reason that you should take the crown is that you sabotaged your competitors and acted like a bitch? Way to garner the fan vote, darling. She's my sister at the end of the day, but God, I can't stand her anymore. Thankfully this is her final moment, her last words, if you will. Before rigor mortis sets into her cold, withering body.
Alright, my queens, I've made my final decision. It's time to let you know your placements this week. Camilla, tonight on the runway, you were RuPaul herself. Spinel, you wowed us with your unique style, and you redeemed your past failures in a show-stopping way. My loves, you are both the winners of this week's challenge.
Oh my god, I think I'm going to cry. It happened, it really happened. My hard work really paid off. Not only did I make the final 3, but I won the fucking challenge. Camilla, I couldn't have done this without you. Thank Thank you. I love you, sister.
That means that Venti and Celestia Ludenberg. I'm sorry, my dears, but only one of you will make the finale.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
I know the song, I know myself, and I know that it is not my time to go. Celestia, your time is up. I am not leaving before the finale, especially not when I look this goddamn good.
Good luck, and don't fuck it up.
Venti is really turning it. He's smearing his makeup, he's pulling out stunt after stunt. He is not holding back in this lip sync. I think Celestia has finally burned up for good.
The lip sync song is Boys Wanna Be Her by Peaches. Venti slayed the lip sync. Celestia Ludenberg had a good lip sync.
My queens, I have made my decision. Venti. I'm sorry, my dear, you did not survive this elimination.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense. This isn't happening. I did my best. I killed that lip sync. This isn't fair. God damn it, Kagamane Len, this isn't fair. No, it's alright. I accept it. I wouldn't have won either way, and I know that I've shown that I'm a star here. I'm content with that.
Venti, my love.
Sashay away. Huh, I beat you to it, Kagamane Len. Goodbye, I love you all.
Be sure to stay tuned, the season finale of Cartoon Drag Race Philippines Season 1 is coming soon, my loves.